Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by today. For today's video, I have for you a palette from a indie brand that I've never tried before. And the palette's name is Capture. So if that sounds interesting to you, then why don't we go ahead and get started. So this brand is called Playing in Makeup by Yolando, or Playing in Makeup by Yolando, and this is what the palette looks like right here. Open it up so you can actually see the shades. Very, very pretty. So I'm very excited to give this a try. I actually got this palette free. It's not PR. They actually have a promo on their website and it's still there. So you can try an eyeshadow palette for free. You don't get to choose what palette they send you. As you can see on here, it has a blue eyeshadow palette and that's not what I got. So I don't know what they're going to send, but it's still available, and basically you just have to pay the shipping, and in a video when you open your package and then tag them. I assume on Instagram. That's where I did it. I opened my palette, I opened my palette and everything on Instagram and tagged them and all that stuff. So that's how I got mine. This palette retails for $18, so I think that's not bad. I think I paid $5 or $6 shipping maybe, so not bad at all. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I've already primed my eyes. Let me zoom you guys in because I always forget to do that. Alright, now we're all up close and personal. So this palette has 3 mattes and 2 shimmers. So I say we try to use them all today. Like I said, I've already primed my eyes with the Ulta matte eye primer in the shade Nude that I always use. So let's go ahead and dip into this palette. Let's start with this pretty orange right here. Let's go ahead and do that one real quick. And we'll do that one in the crease. I'm using a Sigma E38 for this. Not a lot of kick up in the pan, so that's good. I'm just going to tap it off just because I have no idea the formula. Not bad, pretty pigmented. Alright, so I've got that all blended out. It blended out like a dream, no problems whatsoever, so that's fantastic. Next I'm going to go ahead and dip into this brown shade right here and add that into the crease as well. Just going a little bit lower than the orange. Actually, I'm kind of on top of the orange, but not going as high up as I did with the orange. This will just kind of deepen it up a little bit. Alright, so now we've got that brown all blended on top of the orange. I think it looks really pretty. It just kind of deepened up the orange a little bit. So now let's go ahead and deepen up the outer corner with this deepest brown right here. So let me get a smaller brush for that. For that I'm going to use a Sigma E27 detail blending brush right here. It's a little stained, but it's clean, I promise. And I'm just stamping this on the outer corner. I might pull it into the crease just a little bit, but not much. This is just to deepen up the outer corner mostly. Alright, so now I have that deep brown laid down. So I think it's coming together nicely. So now let's go ahead and use these shimmers. I think what I'll do is I'll do the dark brown on the outer portion of the lid, and then I'll do the orange shimmer on the inner portion of the lid. So let's go ahead and grab a shader brush. This is a Sigma, I don't know what you are, E55 eye shading brush. Okay, dipping into that brown. It's picking up beautifully on the brush. I am going to spray it because I spray all of my shimmers to help avoid fallout, plus it just makes everything even more foiled. So I either do that or I use glitter glue, but I prefer to just spray them. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's a really pretty brown. Alright, so here's that real pretty brown. It's kind of a like dingy bronze maybe. It's really pretty. So I'm going to use the other side of the brush and dip into that orange shimmer right here, and I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my lid. And again, I'll spray it as well. This one also picks up wonderfully on the brush. Oh wow, I think this might be a duochrome. This is pretty. I'm going to kind of bring it over a little bit up into the crease just because I like the color. That's really pretty. Alright, I think I have them blended pretty evenly together. So this is what we're looking like with the shimmers on the lid now. I think it's coming together really nicely. So we just need to do the lower lash line and the inner corner. There's not anything really bright enough for the inner corner for my preference, so I'll probably just use like a highlighter. But for the lower lash line, I think what I'll do is use this lighter brown here and then blend it out with this orange here. That orange isn't coming across very orange on camera. There we go. Now y'all can see the true orange. I guess it was getting washed out. Now y'all can see the true colors a little bit better. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that on the lower lash line. Got a pencil brush. I think that's what it's called. Yep. E30 pencil brush from Sigma right here. So dipping into that lighter brown shade first. Alright, so there's the brown. So now I'm going to go in with a different brush so that I can blend. Yeah, I like this size. This is a detailed blending brush. It's an E27. And I'm just going to blend that orange underneath. Alright, there we go. So now we just need an inner corner highlight. For that I'm going to use the highlighter that I'm wearing right now, which is Star Island by Ofra. It's just a real beautiful champagne shade. So for that we're going to grab a small little brush and go in. Another pencil brush, that'll work. There we go. Now we've got some brightness in that inner corner. Much better. Alright, so I'm going to pop off camera, put something on the waterline, probably an orange. Why not? We're already orange enough. Why not make it a little bit more orange, right? So put something on my waterline and do my lashes, and I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, I am back and we are all done with the eye look. While I was off camera, I realized I didn't do my eyebrows, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows. I just used an eyebrow pencil. I used the LA Girl Shady Slim eyebrow pencil. I think that's what it's called. And then in my waterline, I didn't have a good orange to use. The only orange I have is like really, really bright, almost coral. So I used black in the waterline. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Satin Glide eyeliner. I like it. It's a really nice eyeliner. So I used that in my waterline. I also tight lined with it just to add a little bit more definition up here. I used the Essence Lash Princess mascara, and I used the Kiss Ever Easy Lashes in 09 is the style. If y'all can see that, kind of. There we go. Try to get rid of the glare for you guys. So, what do I have to say about this palette? This palette was fabulous, honestly. It was super, super easy. I guess I could hold it up so you guys can see it. I want to hold it back so you guys can see the true colors. When I'm up close, yeah, it washes it out. So there you go. Now you can see the true colors. So I think this is a great palette. If I'm being honest, this isn't the palette that I probably would have picked just because I don't wear oranges a lot. But I think it's beautiful. I think the shades are really pretty. It looks really pretty on the eyes. It's a beautiful eye look. Just not one that I wear on a regular basis. I just don't go for oranges or reds on a regular basis. So that's just kind of more my thing. Even though oranges and reds are actually complementary on green eyes. So go figure, you know, but I just personally don't gravitate towards them. But with that being said, I didn't get to choose the eyeshadow palette. I got this eyeshadow palette for free. All I had to do was pay for shipping, so I'm not complaining. And on top of that, it's a really good palette that I now get to add to my collection, and I got to try an indie brand that I've been wanting to try for a while. They actually have a palette that they recently came out with that I'm really interested in that I might pick up now that I've tried their formula. Oh, I should probably give y'all some swatches. I'll just do it on the back of my hand now, or I guess I could just do it on my arm. I could probably just do, if y'all don't mind the hairs on my arm, I can just do my arm. Let's just do that real quick. Yeah, the mattes are super, super buttery. Okay. And then here's the orange. Add a little bit more of that just to make sure you guys can see the impact. And like I said, I'll probably have to scoot back, yeah. And the orange shimmer. Almost like a copper shimmer, really. Super pretty. I'm just building them up so that y'all can see the swatch as well. And then the bronze shimmer. It's kind of like a vintage bronze shimmer. Really, really, really pretty. And then last but not least is the deep brown. So there you go. I'll move back to make sure you guys can see the colors fully, but there we go. That is the palette swatched out, and like I said, I was pleasantly, well, I wouldn't say pleasantly surprised, because I have seen a review on this brand before, and it was Katie Marie. She did a brand review on them, and she was really happy with them. So I have seen reviews on them before, I just have never tried them before. So I was very happy with my palette, and I was pleasantly surprised at just how easy the mattes were to blend, especially when you're getting into like a really dark shade like that. You never really know. And no, they blended like a dream. They went on great. They are pigmented, but not so pigmented that when you know, first put it on, you're going to be overwhelmed. They're buildable, I guess would be the best way to say that. They're pigmented, but they're buildable. So I think it's a user-friendly formula. So I think a new user or an experienced user would be fine with this palette. or with this formula, I should say. She does have a lot of others in this particular format. She has a lot of colorful ones too that I'm kind of interested in too. So I may be making another order from this brand before too long. You know, keep your eyes out. Right now I'm kind of on palette overload. Y'all are about to see another video of a haul. So it might be a little while, but I might be picking up that, I think it's called Vitality. I might be picking up that palette. Just based upon how this palette performed today, because I'm really excited about how this palette performed. It was really, really good. So I think I've said enough. Basically, I used all the shades. I would say this is a good review. Obviously, I'm going to have to wear the shadows to be able to come back to tell y'all, you know, how they wore and all that stuff, but that I'll come back and do in a future video. But based upon first impressions and having used all of the shadows, I'm really pleased with the palette. I'm really happy I got it. I'm glad that they were offering the opportunity to get a free palette. And so yeah, with all that being said, I think that covers everything. So if you liked this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. That really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. I am just a small channel out here trying to get noticed in this YouTube algorithm, and it's not easy. So anything you can do, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that helps me out greatly. Also on that note, I do have a giveaway going on right now. Once I reach 500 subscribers, I'll be drawing that giveaway. I will make sure to link it in the cards up above, and it's always down in the description box down below. So make sure to enter that giveaway if you haven't already. You do have to be subscribed to win, so make sure to subscribe as well. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!